Good evening and welcome to round 9, session number 2. I'm back tonight, but I'm feeling rather delicate again, so be gentle. Tim's with me tonight on the other microphone. I'll bring him up when he's got some other interesting, exciting things to say. This is the last heat we're going to have before we run the finals in 2 weeks' time. It seems like there's a lot of peril tonight. We've got 2 robots already clinched their positions in the final. Pico Hulkenborg and Pyhard are already secure. Nobody can catch them, so they are definitely finalists. Everything else is up for bat in that final, so the IT guy could make the jump tonight if he does well in his heat. Team Muon, I think, could get nudged down if the IT guy does well tonight, so all to play for. Other than that, yeah. Good evening, Swinders. Good evening, Jamie. Welcome. They've just joined us in the chat. Good evening, George. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet or a little bit croaky. I'm still feeling pretty ill. We will be having the tech teardown as we did last week. We'll be doing that afterwards. I've already got a couple of questions lined up for that from people from the Discord. So if there's anything you want asking, like a third question, please pop it in the chat and we'll do our best to address that later on. I think that's probably about it. Swinders, did you miss anything yesterday? Oh, allegedly you won something, I think. So maybe I'd go and watch that. You were on 3 wheels. I haven't actually watched it. I've just seen the results briefly so that I'm ready for tonight. Yeah, I've come down with another heavy cold, my 4th this year now. I'm collecting them. But yes, I should get on with Spin View, which is what we're all here for, right? So let's wind up the old Spin View and see how we're doing to introduce the next 5 robots that are going to be racing. Oh god, I sound so healthy. On the outside, we have Sheldon's Nemesis, currently 12th on the leaderboard. Chance for them to get into the B final if they do well here. They have got a 3rd and a 2nd to show, 17.69 seconds, their best time in testing so far. They've done well, good luck. Next up, we have Team Crosshead, previous Formula Pi champions, currently 11th, so right on the bubble, could make it into the B final if they get a really good result here. 15.82 seconds is their best time in testing that we've seen so far here. Next up, across, we have SDSU Robotics Club from Brookings, South Dakota, United States. Very experienced, up to immediate. This is their first season of Formula Pi, currently sitting 15th, with a best time of 16.61 seconds in the testing rounds we've done. Next, we have a house robot, runs the base code line. Nothing changed here, does just the most straightforward thing it can. And that is all it does. So they're just there to make up the numbers to make sure everybody has 5 robots in their heat. And finally, on the outside, already A finalists confirmed for them, and this is just to stretch their legs and get some good times on. It's Pyhard from Poole in the UK, 20 years of coding. This is their 2nd season of Formula Pi. Got a 4th last year, hoping for some better results, and so far they've got firsts, all bar 1 second that they got in the challenge round. So hopefully tonight, looking for the win, maybe, hopefully. There's lots of people who could win here. It's quite good. Tim's giving me a thumb up. Lots of people who could win this heat. It's quite stacked. Pyhard and Crosshead looking like they're going to go head-to-head here. Battles. Yes, please, Tim. Set them away.
Okay, start light sequence, please.
So light sequence is green, red, green, and then we'll be away with racing. See how many robots get away from the start line here. And they're off. All 5 robots have got away. It's a bit tight into the start, but Pyhard have got the inside line and they're off. They're clear. They're gone. 3 robots have piled in. The blue arrowed robot on top, I believe that is Crosshead as they're going round. It could be Sheldon's Nemesis, actually. Oh, a bit of a messy. Oh, head on for Pyhard. Actually did a little bit of avoidance then. Did we see it? This is looking nice and tight for them. There's a bit of avoidance. Oh, really? Head on for Pyhard again. That's brutal. God, that's Crosshead, I think, is 114. So we're seeing there. Smashed in. Oh, a bit of a tumble here, but Sheldon's Nemesis has now got away and is coming back round the final straight. Can Pyhard get round this lump and get on with racing? Oh no, now all 4 of them are in. Can Pyhard get out of this? Sheldon's now got 2 laps on. So Sheldon's Nemesis leading this now. Pyhard in 2nd place with 1 lap. This could be good for them. If they win, this will definitely bump them up into the B final position. it would be good for them. Put them in the middle. Oh, three-way crash. Sheldon's Nemesis now ahead. Oh, heading back the other way though. Oh, don't want that. Oh, Piehard just smashing into them there as they come back round to complete their third lap. There's that. Got an extra feed running, we don't want that. So we think we might have got to the bottom of the latency issues that we're seeing with our feed as well. We thought it was something to do with the way we're sorting out our keyframes. So we think we've fixed that now. Please let us know if there's any more bumps or jitters with the footage. We're still trying to get to the bottom of why. It's very difficult when you're broadcasting live to try and work out what's going wrong. But there's a proper tussle here. Really, I think that is the yellow lit robot of house number 3, probably stuck on the wall. That was actually one of the questions Jamie, the IT guy, raised for the tech talk afterwards. Why do some robots get stuck on the wall, and how can we fix it to get out of it? So we're going to cover that in the tech talk. Tim was asking, if you've got any hardware questions, please drop them in, because all the questions we're answering so far are software, and he feels a bit left out. So if there are any hardware questions, please drop them in the chat, and we'll try and answer them in the tech teardown afterwards. That will just appear on our feed as and when we're ready to broadcast after the race. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications icon to get a little blip when we go live. It's a bit random because we'll be sorting out the cards and issuing logs and things like that, which is takes a little bit of time off the race, but we're never quite sure how long because things need investigating. So now Piehard have retaken the lead, 1 lap ahead of Sheldon's Nemesis. They look like they got stopped on that last corner, but they've freed themselves now. The upside down blue light robot of Wacky Racer there, just tracking its way around. Everybody's settled into racing now. Looks a little bit tighter. Ooh, that red light robot there, which is Sheldon's Nemesis, smashing into the upside down Wacky Racer that's now got on their way. Crosshead are now getting some good laps in, as is the house robot. It's freed itself. SDSU now freed themselves too. Everybody seems to be running smoothly now. Okay, Pico's asking about the light changes that were happened around the track. Can we do that with a periscope? Trying to think how the best way to do that is. Actually, you can see one of the light changes there. If Tim just keeps that camera angle there for a second, I can point at one of the light changes. Okay, so the light changes that are there that you can see in the wide angle track are those 4. They're the 4 straight lamps of the light changes. Am I correct, Tim? Yeah. I'm thinking, how would we best do that after the feed? You can think about that. But yes, we'll try and go around the track and show you where all the new lighting is, but I'm not quite sure how we'll do that and have it all hooked up to the same feed. We'll think about that. Yeah, but how do we do it as part of the tech teardown without being separate feed with different keys? That's the trouble. So you've got to do 2 feeds, I think. Maybe we'll do 2 feeds then, and we can do that one as a separate add-on at the end so we can walk you around the track. Halfway mark now, Piehard still leading, 2 laps ahead of Sheldon's Nemesis. Ish. They've just clawed a lap back. Crosshead in 3rd with 8. House Robot with 7. SDSU now on the way after being stuck on the wall for the start. I actually need a glass of water. I've completely forgotten to go and get one. I'll have to get one in the break. Tim can do the sponsors. I'll go and get a water. Ooh, Sheldon seems to be possibly gaining. So Sheldon's Nemesis has got the red light on the bottom. And look, he's in the S's. Piehard have just gone round. Yeah, so there's about half a lap difference between the 2 of them. It looks like Sheldon's Nemesis is holding fairly strong there, halfway mark. Ooh, so Piehard are using the avoidance that we talked about last time in the challenge session of the seeing something and then reversing a little bit and then going back into the forward driving mode to try and see if just reversing and turning a little bit makes a difference, which seems to be working quite well for them. It causes the robot to stop rather than crashing, which is good. Yeah, they've detected a robot there, so it'll reverse and then carry on. It works really well with moving robots because it gives you that distance again to think about where you're moving to. But with the static crashes or things coming straight towards you, it's difficult to analyse what you're actually seeing. Oh, there they go again. That lovely little reverse there just in front of the camera for us all to see. Green bottom lit robot is Team Crosshead. Looking good for them. Nice results. Piehard still doing that little reverse there as they come in. Everyone seems to have settled down now. We seem to have got a stuck robot there, up on the barrier, just around the corner. The blue light robot, that is SDSU Robotics Clubs. They've just got stuck on the barrier. Difficult to see what happened. It is having a chat with the ATATs, just having a bit of a break. Like, oh, I want to get some rope around your ankles as quick as I possibly can. I'll be over there in a second to tie you up. Piehard now looking strong for this. Be a good way to finish off their rounds if they get a win going into the final. Good way to end things. Looking very good for them. Can Sheldon's Nemesis get past Piehard and get the extra all-important 2 points, which would really help them get into that B final? It's tight. Fingers crossed. Can they overtake Piehard? Because Piehard don't need the points. They've got so many points. They could be handing points out to other people, right? Share around. Nobody needs all them points. But short of Piehard getting in a right pickle here, it looks like it's going to go to them. Green light robot is Crosshead, now putting in some good laps. Crosshead could catch up Sheldon's Nemesis here. They seem to have gained quite quickly. Let's see how we're doing. Always tight. I'm mesmerised by the scores now. I'm watching the ticker go up and I'm forgetting to talk. Sorry, I'm quite tired. I'm not feeling so great. This is tense stuff. Sheldon's Nemesis here. Those little backwards reverses means every time that Piehard do a little reverse like that, Sheldon's Nemesis is just getting a little bit closer. They are really, really close. In fact, is that them right behind? I think, oh, is that the white? It's difficult to tell whether that's white. That could be Piehard. Oh, difficult to tell. Can't see the number on that robot. Oh, it's so tight. It's so tight. Will Sheldon's Nemesis get the extra 2 points? Will Crosshead overtake? Seems like everything's a bit settled here now. I can't see these results changing short of a big crash. Will Crosshead push down Sheldon's Nemesis? Will Piehard get overtaken? Oh, it's tight. 1 minute to go. Be a good performance for Sheldon's Nemesis if so. First season, it would be a good showing to make it into the B if they did. Ooh, Piehard's such a tight line around that first corner. That was so good. So good. Oops, backing off that robot as he got a little bit close there. 25 seconds to go. I can see Sheldon's Fury just lurking now. Just lurking. Still a lap adrift though. Ooh, 2 laps adrift now. Ooh, Piehard have got an extra. I think that's probably it now. I think the results are fairly settled. So this would mean that Crosshead will make it into the B as well as Sheldon's Nemesis. I think. That's it, race over. So in 5th place, after starting really well but getting stuck on the barriers, it's SDSU Robotics Club with 5 laps. In 4th place, with 23 laps, it's the House Robots. Obviously they don't count, they get taken out. Crosshead in 3rd place with 25 laps. Sheldon's Nemesis in 2nd with 27 laps. And winning that race, nice little win there going into the final, it is Piehard. And I need a glass of water as I am croaking like a good un right now. Okay, let's beep boop them into the old results so I can see what's been happening and I can publish these. Good little race that. Nice performance from everyone. After we all settled down, after the initial crashes and bangs that we had in the early stages, it's good to see everybody settling down and doing so well. Oh, thank you. Tim's just gone and got me a glass of water. Thank you very much. I need that. Any comments whilst I have a slurp and think about my life choices?
Is there any comments from me? Or?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't get to see the score as it's going around.
So there's the
it's,
score.
It's difficult because what I'd like to be able to do is follow the leader.
We need that on
leader,
your.
follow the leader.
We need that on your screen.
We
Don't
do, but it's not calculated there. There's got to be something. Maybe I can get another monitor.
Yeah, I think you probably need one. I think you probably need one.
So we'll try and figure out whether we can make a little YouTube video straight from my phone or something like that.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. So for the lights,
it'd be a good thing to run you around, show you all the lights, and
so I think
explain what we have and haven't done.
I think what we'll do is we will we'll do the tech teardown sitting down here.
Yep.
And we'll do that bit first, and then we'll have to do a separate Periscope on your phone upstairs because we won't be able to hook in the cameras.
So we can do it straight into the YouTube?
No, I don't think we can. Unless you hook up one of your big cameras with a HDMI cable going all the way down the stairs and hooking actually into the broadcast server.
I don't have a HDMI cable that long.
I have one at home that's that long for that test I was doing with that thing.
Anyhow,
we'll do it. Tonight. We'll do it as We'll do that tonight. It will be as a separate. We'll do a separate Periscope quickly. So we'll do the tech talk and then we'll leave 10 minutes to do the lights at the end as a separate one. Broadcast live onto. We can broadcast live onto YouTube from mobile. I've done that before, but it's separate.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'm discussing all of the things.
I was asking in the first place was, can we go straight to YouTube?
Yes, through phones we can.
Then let's do that.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Could you put
We'll do a session here, and then we'll do a session on the phone.
But not on the same key. It'll have to be a different key.
2 keys.
Okay.
Exactly.
Can you put your iPhone on charge? Because we'll do it on your iPhone if it's not already charged. Because your iPhone's got the best camera.
Certainly.
Excellent. Sorry, we're discussing the ins and outs of organising, doing stuff, and I've been really poorly in bed and stuff, so I've not had chance to organise things. Sorry, everyone, you're part of our organisational life. So well done, Pie Hard. Good performance there in that previous race. And now it all comes down to this heat, ladies and gentlemen. There are a couple of spaces left in the final, and this decides them. I'm going to... Excuse me whilst I just do some typing for a minute, and I'll be back with you. Tim, can you come and talk?
I'm charging an iPhone.
Okay. You do that. So it's going to be a busy week this week for us. Obviously, this is the last bit of organisational stuff that we're doing for Formula Pi as it stands this year, along with the final. The final is kind of done deal, right? But we are getting ready for Pi Wars this weekend. So we'll see you this weekend at Pi Wars if you're coming along. We'll be collapsed in a heap somewhere probably by the end of Sunday. I will be. Sponsors. Yeah, you're right. So there are some lovely people who helped us with Formula Pi and helped us organise stuff and given us money. Oh, I've done the spin view accidentally. I'm telling you, I should be in bed. I am so not well. I might actually go home and miss. I think I even... Oh, I dragged sponsors onto spin view. That's why. It's fine. There are some lovely sponsors. There are people who've helped us. Also Tim helping me actually stay sane today. It's Team Lamillo, who have been racing all season with us, and we've really enjoyed having you here for their seasons. The race it's been brilliant. Amazing DevOps stuff. Go and check them out if you've got any high security DevOps needs. They are the people to go to. IQ Audio, lovely audio hats for the Raspberry Pi. And yeah, if you're into your audio, go and check them out. They're really, really lovely. Next up, Electromaker.io, hardware hacking community, also home of Pi-Hard and Chitty Chitty Pie Pie. They are wonderful if you're into blogs or how-tos or any reviews of products and stuff. Go and check them out. They're really, really good. Mod My Pi, purveyors of fine Raspberry Pi-based goodies. We will be at Pi Wars this weekend, so come and say hello if you want to come and say hello. And finally, POSIX, accurate indoor GPS positioning stuffs. We love you very, very much, and we will be getting in touch with you soon about working on some future projects, which are very, very exciting. Not telling you anything about that, they're secret. If you want to sponsor Formula Pi in the future, please info@formulapi.com. Let us know, and we'll get back in touch with you soon, hopefully. Now spin view. Oh God, I am so tired. If somebody could come and do the commentary for me, that would be great. I'm so tired. Right. There's another tech teardown question. What's the difference in camera height from the ground to the centre of the lens when right side up and upside down? They're identical. There's a tech teardown early answer. There you go. They're the same. Okay, spin view now. Let's sort that one out. I think it's these tablets that are making me a little bit drowsy and a little bit sleepy, so I'm not quite with it today. You might have to do tech teardown without me, I don't know. You do need me, I don't know. Nobody needs me. I'll go back to bed. Spin view! Let's introduce the next 5 robots that are up racing. On the outside, as I said before, the house robot, same applies here, running the baseline code, nothing special here. It will just drive around and get in everyone's way, probably. Or, like last night, do weird things, and nobody's quite sure what's happening with it, but there is house robot. Next up, long-term Raspberry Pi, Formula Pi competitors, it's Raspberry Inferno. This is their 5th season of Formula Pi now. Currently sitting in 4th place on the leaderboard. With seconds, firsts and thirds in their events, so looking quite strong for them this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they can get their way into the A final tonight with a win here. That would solidly get them in. Next up, Wacky Racer from Saint-Ouen in France came 2nd last year in the Formula Pi season. They're currently 14th, but could make it into the B final with a good result here. They need to get a win. Nothing else will do. Next up, we have current Formula Pi leaders. It is Pico Hulkenborg. They are definitely A finalists. They've had a stonking season this year, really trading blows with Pi Hard at the top of the leaderboard. Are currently sitting first. Will get first if they get first tonight with their 10 points. But fingers crossed for everyone. Fingers crossed as also for the IT guy, who is currently sitting in a B final place, but could make it solid with the win tonight. It's really tight. It's really, really tight. They could get into the A final, sorry. I don't even know where I am anymore. Yes, please, Dim. Send them away.
Okay, start light sequence, please.
Tim might have to take over here the first time. Green will be away for the last heat this year. All 5 robots are away. This is tight. Oh, so that's IT guy taking the early lead. Side by side with... Oh, dearie me! IT guy getting the elbows out there on Pico. That was a bit vicious. But they're off now. So Pico is rolling around in a circle. Cripes! That was a big start from the IT guy. Elbows out as they came round that first corner. So it's a bit of a mess, but I'm trying to work out who's going. I think we've got 2 robots that just come across the line. Wacky Racer now just come across the line. I think Rasparis went the wrong way to start with. But everybody's settling down now. I think Pico's just got a lap in. The house robot's just come through as well, I think. Did I see that? Was it the IT guy coming for the second lap? Okay. House robot, I think, is that one pitched there on the left, the red light. I think it's been punched into the barriers, and there it will sit forever. The upside down robot there with the green bottom there is Rasparis Inferno. Causing trouble for the IT guy now. Pitching the IT guy upside down. So this gives Pico a chance to come back round and... Woo, into the wall. Wrong way. So this is a full robot, 3 robot pile-up. No, Pico's through. So Pico will now take the lead. Crikey, that was busy. So busy. Pico goes into the lead now. IT guy in 2nd place. House robot stuck. 3 robots tangled. I don't know how Aaron's keeping track of all them robots upstairs. It's madness. Wacky's now through. IT guy now through. I don't know how he's keeping track of this. It's magic. Too much going on. There's a 3-ray robot pile up here. Pico's just going to smash into it and free everyone. But I think everyone's still a bit stuck. Rasparis now the right way up, nestling into the front of Wacky Racer. The IT guy is now struggling as well to get rounds. Cripes, this is busy. Oh, sorry. Dying slowly in the corner. I think that is Wacky Racer have just done a restart, haven't they? Sorry, I skimmed across at the chat on the other screen and I just missed that. Was that a restart, Tim? Yes. But they're off again. Wacky Racer have started again. So they are on the move. IT Guys second. Pico's now got 2 laps to the good. Let's see. Pico's now 2 laps ahead. Sorry, I'm looking at 3 or 4 things at once. So Pico's now smashed into the wall. Oh, but back out again. Just having a little headbanger to stop. The IT Guys now on 6 laps. I think coming through for their 7th there. Is that Wacky? That's Wacky Racer, sorry. The lids are a similar shade of green from a distance. Pico's straight lining them apexes again. Cutting out the track. So Rasparis now on 4 laps. House Robot stopped and kept well out of the way. Rightfully so, giving everybody the points. Well done, House Robot. 10 out of 10. Oh, that start was really vicious. Everybody piling in. Very, very busy. So we're checking the last ones. Go through Pico on 10 laps. Is it having a little headbang there? That was Wacky Racer going past. So that's Wacky Racer getting one of their laps back, and I think that's the IT guy getting one of his laps back as well. So Pico's having a bit of a odd time here. I wonder what's happening. He's going slowly and upside down, and a couple of robots are smashed in now. Oh, that's big. Somebody snuck through the inside. I think that was a white light robot. That was the IT guy sneaking past. So this could be the IT guy taking the lead. So the IT guy has now overtaken Pico Hulkenborg to hold the first place. Pico seems to be stuck now upside down. I'm not sure what's happening. Wacky Racer, I think now is coming at Rasparis. That's Rasparis coming through. So Rasparis here could overtake. Pico's having a little spin, it appears, over the far side. Somebody stopped. A couple of robots spinning. I wonder what's causing that. Interesting things happening here. Very interesting. The IT guy now appears to be going the wrong way around the track, so could undo their lap here. Oh god, this is taking an odd turn all of a sudden. That's Pico now on his way upside down. So Pico's now in the lead because the IT guy's just taken a lap off himself. Oh, this is very strange. Tim, what's happening? I can't work out anymore. It is carnage. I cannot work it out for the life of me. This is mad. Absolutely mad. I've lost all sense of spatial awareness now. Pico appears to have stopped. The IT guy's now going the right way round again, but upside down. Wacky Racer appears to have mounted Rasparis del Infierno. So the IT guy's now he's dancing across the start-finish line. Has my virus infected everybody on the track now? Do I need to go up there and give a bit of an "Are you okay, hun"? Because it's all going a bit wrong. I'm not quite sure what this is. How bizarre. So Pico's now set off again, going the right way around the track. The IT guy is still upside down. Wacky Racer appears to have stopped, pointing the wrong way round. So the IT guy is now a lap behind Pico. Okay, I'm following this now. The IT guy now is doing okay upside down. Oh, it's almost teasing Pico there a little bit. But Pico managed to get past, so that's another 2 laps in. So Wacky Racer causing a bit of trouble here for Pico now as Pico's pitched, and the IT guy pales in behind and is stopping. Oh, there's a lot of action and pincer movements here. And Rasparis has just piled into the back, but now the IT guy is the right way up, but the wrong way up. Pico is now freed. I think that is the IT guy that's now freed. I've no idea what's going on anymore. Does anybody know who's going what where? I'm lost. I can't work out who's where now. God knows how Aaron is keeping track of this upstairs. I mean, really, he's doing quite a good job. Pico now is 2 laps ahead of the IT guy. I think the IT guy might be pulling level here. Yep, so the IT guy is now ahead. Pico is now upside down. The lead has changed more times than I can count. I've completely lost track. Lord knows what's going on here now. Somebody's gone straight on. Somebody's gone into the barrier. Pico's upside down. That sounded rather terminal. 2 minutes to go here. I think I'll be happy when this stops. So Pico, Rasparas and the IT guy there now level. So if the IT guy can free themselves, where's Pico? Is Pico just here under the? Is this? I can't tell from here. Okay, so we think Pico has gone straight on into the wall. Yes, there's Pico. Yep. So that was Pico. That was I couldn't see the LED, so I couldn't tell who that was. So Pico went straight on, but now Pico's off again. The IT guy, I think now is ahead though. I think but I think Pico might avoid this. Yep. So Pico's through. The IT guy is through. Oh, this is tight. Oh, this is peril now. Oh God. This is really perilous. Like the IT guy could win this. I can't work. It's too much. Pico keeps going slow, quick, slow. So Pico's now through. So Pico's now taking the lead back off the IT guy. This has changed more times than what was happening in Parliament with Brexit last night. I couldn't keep track of it in the same way that I can't keep track of this race now. This is insane way to finish. This is mad. I mean, I'm quite pleased it's busy, but I mean, wow. So I think Pico now has got 2 laps ahead. So Pico has now stretched out a little bit. The IT guy's got stuck and he's now going backwards. But Pico's now bashed into the IT guy. The IT guy, please don't take any laps off, because if you take laps off here, you could lose the points. This is so tight. This is just crazy. What a way to finish off the heats for this season. As if we wanted a more action-packed race. We couldn't have asked for it, I don't think, apart from losing wheels. So the clock is now ticking down. The IT guy, 3 laps adrift now. But still, great little race to finish off the season. So much happening. Couldn't have asked for a more eventful race, especially with that start as well. Brilliant. 2 seconds down. We're done. I'm quite glad that's over. It's a bit of a relief, actually. I was a little bit stressed there. So in last place with 0 points, it's House Robot number 4. In 4th place with 8 laps, it's Wacky Racer. In 3rd place, Rasparas with 10 laps. In 2nd place, the IT guy, who kept taking the lead and then throwing it away again with 16 points. But Pico managed to take the win, which means that they will maintain their 1st place in the leaderboard going into the finals. I will check and confirm all of the results that we've seen tonight. I'm just going to fill these in now quickly, and then I will double check with my marshals that we're happy with what we saw, and we'll get some results out as quick as we possibly can, probably tomorrow, I would think, because we're going to do the tech teardown and then I'm going to go back to bed. But stay tuned. Tim is running around with boxes right now, and I will double check the results and let you know what they were. Sorry for being a bit distant, there's a lot going on. Somebody just asked us the number of laps next to the group name. Yes, that's the number of laps they've completed. We're an endurance race. But yes, we'll double check and let you know. Stay tuned, we'll be on the tech teardown as soon as we can. Yes, I will let you know. I'm really tired. Yeah, I'm double check. Yeah, so Pie Harder on the top. Pico is 2nd. Sorry, they were tied in my head, and I thought they'd done more laps, but they haven't. So I didn't see last night's racing, so I'm completely lost. But yes, that we'll check them. We'll let you know. See you for the tech teardown in a minute. I'm going to boot up a YouTube channel to go and do the lights first, and then we'll do the tech teardown afterwards, I think. So thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you on the tech teardown shortly. But bye for now.